in Africa. So don't come up here talking about, oh, Jesus said, or oh, the Bible said. No, please don't even try that. Don't come with your colonialist mindset to this place. It's not everybody that believes in this Christianity. Africa had its own distinct religion before you people came into our world to disrupt it. So if you want to apply Christian mandate, it's fine. But I'm telling you, Odi, apply it to yourself, Kimi. Odi, don't tell me shut up. Apply to yourself, Kimi. It's very fine to apply to yourself, but don't try to generalize it. It's not everybody that practices Christianity over here in my country. If you want to drop me, drop. Yeah, you can drop me, but please, whatever you want to do with your marriage, it's awesome, it's fine. I don't have anything to say to people's marriage, but please don't try it over here, okay?
Yeah, so for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, for those who believe in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. Yeah, you guys should read John 3:16. It's how to get yourself to heaven, and stop blaming every white person. Stop, maybe blame the people that sold your people to the white people. I don't know. And also maybe complain about the first black slave owners in America. I don't know. Do something about it instead of being a victim.
Well, you guys are talking about
Wow.
Where is Kimi?
Unbelievable. You know what? I remember reading somewhere that Africa used to be matriarchy. But I'm really shocked, the guys. I mean, you heard that, and host, you're selling your own people out. Wow, like just for that, like this is really, it's disgusting, really. You have gone too far. It was fun and all, like up until we were having this discussion. I get it, you're leftover men, you're not desired, whatever, but you're still young. You'll get there someday, so it's not a problem, right? It's not an issue. You will get married one day, hopefully. Right? But as it stands, that's the history of humanity. When you're young, right, and you don't have, especially if you're a man, you don't have wealth, you will never get a woman. That's just the way it is. You're going to be ending up with also the so-called leftover women, right? This is like, you should really think hard about who you let.
Oh, there it slipped. There it slipped. Did that white cracker from the mountain of the Caucasus just say that up in here? Did that white fucking cracker just say that up in here? And she's even talking about, for God so loved the world. Talking about
you guys started talking about slaves.
God loved the world and talking about slaves. What the fuck? Oh my goodness, I knew it. And I even wanted to say to her, like, we don't give a fuck about your religion, because she said we're demons. But we're demonic or something like that. And she's demonic. She's fucking demonic. Did you hear what she said? She's a freaking demon. God damn. Demons flee. Demons have to run. That's why she ran.
Why do when
run,
motherfucker,
run.
Come up here and talk about how she's a wife?
Yeah, that's a demon right there.
And don't come up here and talk about how she's a wife. You guys get triggered and try to bring slavery into the conversation.
Did you hear what she said about slaves? Did you hear what she said about slaves? Did you just hear what she said?
I didn't hear that. What did she say?
Why do you women do this all the time?
I could smell that fake blonde thing. I could smell that. That's Massey Brown trying to be blonde. I could smell. That's a MAGA. That's a MAGA. I could smell. She voted for Trump. I could smell. I could taste. I could taste it oozed out of her. I could smell that she's a baby in her relationship. She can't even have a baby. All she has to do is cook and clean.
Yes,
cook and clean. She's like the firstborn of the husband. The firstborn of the husband. And you guys, the boys and the ladies, sat up in here and praised her and cared for her and said, "This is the one." You the guys who are standing out, you can't even sense when there's enemy amongst you. She's probably a troll.
Yeah, I was gonna say something, then I forgot. Damn it. See, OD, you dropped me now. I forgot what I was gonna say.
You're putting me to sleep. What are you saying? Listen, we
putting me
don't
to
want
sleep. What are you
racist
saying?
slow on the live. We're talking
Listen, we
about
don't want
wives, traditional
racist
wives.
slow on the
I don't
live.
know why everybody have to
We're
go
talking
make it
about
about
wives,
slavery. I don't
traditional
know how
wives.
people how did we
I
get to
don't know
that
why
point.
everybody have to
We're
go
talking
make it
about
about
we're
slavery.
talking
I don't
about
know
slavery. It's
how
about
did we get to
wives.
that part.
And if anybody
We're
come
talking
up here try
about
to
the topic
you
is not
guys
about
call her
slavery, it's about
pygmy,
wives.
call her names
And
and
if
all that
anybody come up
stuff.
here try to you
Okay,
guys
you guys
call her
need to
pick
stop this
me,
shit.
call her names and
Why
all
did
that
she run?
stuff.
Okay,
Okay,
that
you guys need
Kimi
to
was the
stop this
one
shit.
bringing slavery. It
Why
wasn't
did she
Kimi.
run?
Shut up in the
Okay,
chat.
Kimi was the
Let's
one
keep it
bringing
moving
slavery.
anyway.
It wasn't Kimi. Shut up in the chat. Let's keep it
Brought
moving
slavery
anyway.
and
Yeah, it
run.
wasn't her that brought up slavery. So
Jesus.
She brought slavery and run.
I brought it up.
What do you
She did
mean?
not
What
bring
do you
it
mean
up,
she didn't
okay?
bring it up?
Let me tell you, yes, she was the one
What do
that
you
brought.
mean
She
that she
was.
did
Let
not
me
bring
tell
it
you.
up?
Can I say what I said? I said that please don't apply your beliefs to everyone here because we all know its history in our country. That's it. And I also ended it by saying, if you believe in all these things, it's fine. To each his own, but don't apply it. Don't generalize it. She came on here to quote John 3:16, and she spoke
Yeah,
about
for God to love the world, and then
yeah, she now spoke.
talks about
She
slavery.
spoke about SLAVRI. She spoke about it and then
Yeah, that
went
one.
off the platform. Do you understand? This woman knew what she was doing. Go and click on her
You
platform,
guys don't even
and
know
you
how
know
to
that she
detect.
supports. She
You
supports.
guys don't even know how to detect racist.
And it's so disgusting because Odi and Cap
You guys don't know how to detect hoodrats.
saying, "Oh,
When
she's a
people come
slow
here to
bunny."
Listen,
insult Nigerians,
from
we
the
Look at
support
how
you guys.
dumb
start,
But
it
when
is.
people
Slow
come here to
bunnies
be
are.
racist,
It's
you
so
cannot even
disgusting.
drop.
You guys will do anything and be so dumb under the
Guys.
what did she say?
under
we
the
are not
bus.
supporting
You're
anybody.
stupid.
How do you support such kind of rhetoric? How do you support that?
That's what he do.
Okay, so he said Snow
Just,
Bunny when
just because
Yeah,
she's a wife
that's a
material.
rubbish thing.
let him
That's
say
what
So
what
they
he
because
do.
she's
You people
At
women are doing
so
like
because
that.
she's a
of their
wife
own
You
material,
people.
she
women
can
are doing
just
this
say
right
anything.
now.
Why did
She's a
you
wife
run?
material, she can say
Why
anything.
did you take her? Why did you take her away?
Okay, purple.
No, don't drop her now. You should have allowed her to stay. Why? Why drop her?
I want to know this. Just because you people
No, it has to be
Okay,
herself. This is a safe
let me
place.
go
Mavis,
show
She don't
her.
have to be herself.
Show
Let me say
her,
something.
show her.
Mavis, let me say something. Just because you guys, just because you guys support all this
We need is
marriage.
quietness, hyenas. Listen, we didn't know anything about, we're having a conversation. She was a wife. Okay, how
We
did we get to
didn't know
slavery?
anything about, we're
What
having a
is wrong with you
conversation.
women?
She was a wife. Okay, how did we get to
God
slavery, for
damn.
Christ's sake? What is wrong with you women?
You like to shift the
God
narrative and
damn.
change the whole conversation and put the blame on us.
You like to shift the narrative and
What's her
change the
name?
whole
Kimi, wherever
conversation
you
and
are, I
put the
love
blame on
you.
us.
Keep being a wife,
What's her
but we do
name?
not
Kimi,
support
wherever you are, I
slavery. If you
love
bring
you.
racist law, we do
Keep
not
being a
support
wife,
that. But
but
you
we do
also
not support
ladies, don't
slavery.
let's not
If you
be
bring
racist
racist
now.
law, we
Let's
do
stick
not
on the
support
topic.
that. But you also,
All right?
ladies, let's
But
not be
Kimi, we
racist
love you
law.
anyway.
Let's stick on the
And to
topic.
Black,
All right? But
Jody
Kimi, we love you
is
anyway.
another
And to Black,
single
Jody
old
is
40 something
another
years
is
old without a husband. She's just miserable.
another single
That's
old
what it
40-something years old woman with no husband. She's just
But I'm
miserable in the
tired,
chat.
man.
That's
Now
what
I'm
it
very
is.
famished. I need to eat something.
Then I'm tired, man.
Nobody know how to
Now I'm
cook
very
here. All these
famished. I
women don't
need
know
to
how to
eat
cook.
something.
And I'm hungry.
Nobody know how to cook here. All the women don't know how to cook. And I'm
So,
hungry.
guys, I think we can all agree that the men on the panel would not date the women on the panel, and you could not pay the women on the panel to date the men on the panel. So let's stop making it personal and just move on
Of course, you can do
and
what
let
you like.
people do what they like, date what they like, etc., etc. Yeah,
Of course, you can do what you
Kimmy.
like.
So Kimmy is living her life according to the way she wants to live her life. And the women that are not submitting to their husband, they're living the way they want to live their life. That's it, really. At the end of the day, there was a time where most women were submitting to their husbands,
Listen,
and
Dami.
all they got in
I
return
can't be
was
with a woman that will not
beatings,
submit to
disrespect,
me.
Listen,
cheating.
Dami.
So do what
I
makes
can't
you
I'm not
be
a
with
happy.
a woman that will
submissive
not
Do
wife.
what
submit
makes
to
you
me.
happy.
I don't
Everybody
want
do what
you.
makes you happy.
I
If
If
you're
you
not a
cannot
want a
submit.
submissive
submissive wife,
woman, go and get
I
one.
don't want you.
If you don't want a
I can't
submissive
talk
woman,
to you.
go and
Yes,
get
do
one.
what you like.
Everybody do what they
Talking too
like, okay?
fast.
You don't have to submit. It's not by
Cook
force.
yourself.
Yes, do what you like. Talking too fast. Cook for yourself.
Nothing
Cook for
else.
yourself. Very mental.
So whoever it was that was saying about Kimmy, I don't know I didn't hear her say the thing about slavery, whatever it was.
Why
But just
guys?
because a person has conservative values does not make them MAGA. Okay. I'm conservative. I do believe in the submission. I do not believe in abortion. There's a lot of things I do not believe in personally, but you can't say somebody is MAGA just because they don't have the same beliefs that you have. And another thing I do need and would like to say is, at the end of the day, as long as you value yourself, it doesn't matter how anybody, especially people on the internet that don't know you and will never see you and never meet you, values you. Just look at yourself and value yourself and know that you are God's child, child of whoever you worship is. That's all that should matter.
Wait, I'm glad she has left because I disrupted her stupidity and I outed her for what she is. She is MAGA. Don't come here to gaslight us. One look at her profile and you can tell. You can tell. And the fact that she said that kind of thing shows the way she thinks about Black people, Africans too. So you coming up here to gaslight yourself, not us particularly. That's your